Okay, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it? I think it's working. I think we're in. Yes, yep, I can see the chats. Oh, Carrie's here. Hey, what's going on, Carrie? Oh, I didn't even get a chance to say thank you for coming on. I appreciate you coming on, and I enjoyed you guys' episode. I was lurking. Look at you, cool guy with the shades. Okay, so there's a story behind this. So I just bought these a little bit ago, and I don't know if you could see. I don't know if it's gonna let you get in close, but there are these super duper deluxe Ray-Ban glasses that I'm like, oh, let me make a good investment in there. And so the lady said that the ones that I got, they have like because of the finish, they can creak. And she said the best way to kind of knock that out is to wear them, like break them in really good. So whenever I have an opportunity that I'm not like where I can't, where it's not like not allowed to wear them, like work or something like that, then I'll be wearing them to break them in. So like, I think I wore them at the grocery store the other day. I wear them when I'm driving or anywhere like that. So that's what I've been trying to do, is try to break them in. And it's just a bonus that, you know, they look cool. But yeah, it's good to have everybody here. I see Garrett still in the chat. Doesn't it make it hard? Believe it or not, Carrie. I guess you would believe it because you are a glasses wearer, but I can legitimately see the screen very well. Like, it's not, you know, as bright as if, you know, I was looking right at it, but these lenses are like, they're so good that like I can see the text and everything in the picture perfectly clearly. And I think because I'm used to you know, those dollar store gas station lenses where it's just actually just more plastic where the lenses are. That is like, if I was wearing those, then it'd be a problem. But like, no, these are like legitimate, like sunglasses. So it works out really well. But yeah, no, glad everybody's here and I am ready to have a good time. For those of you who are just joining us, we are playing a game called In Stars and Time, which is an indie RPG. I guess just, yeah, pretty much an indie RPG game about a band of travelers. And one of them is the Chosen, and you are accompanying her in her quest to fulfill her destiny. And it's been really good so far. The battle system, believe it or not, is rock, paper, scissors. I know it sounds odd, but it works with the theme of the story, and you'll see when we get into it. But it's been really good so far. It's been really well written, and the cast of characters is really good. It's really diverse, as far as like the different character types, and the art is really good too. So I've really been enjoying it. I heard a lot of good word of mouth about this game, and I remember seeing it in an Indie World Direct, and I was like, I want to pick that up one day, and it finally went on sale, so I took the plunge. In Stars and Sunglasses. Yeah. Oh, I should have called it that. Why didn't I name the stream that? Is Garrett still here? Garrett, can you change that? Can you change it to that? That's so good. That's why they pay you the right. That's why they pay you the right. You know what? Okay, hang on. Let me switch over to the game so we can get going here. Let's see here. Okay, sweet. Dude, I'm so glad I figured this out and I'm able to like reliably stream now. It was all down due to a cable. I was like, I think this Elgato card is messed up. And sure enough, it was not the card. I needed a beefy cable, and boy, did I get a beefy one. But it's working now. So, How before we get started, or like before we get started really good, how is the game in comparison to me? Do I need to turn the game up, the game volume up, or do I need to turn me down, or can you hear it comfortably? Um, Let me know so I can fix it. But other than that, I think we are ready to pick back up where we left off. So let's see where we are. It's been a little bit since I played it last, so I'm trying to remember what we were doing. I think we were on our way to um, fight the quote unquote final boss of the game early. Um, I'm not hearing the game, but maybe there's just nothing going on yet. That's interesting because it's picking up that signal in my wavelink. Let me see. I'm also in kind of a noisy environment. Okay. Let me go and check in on wavelink real quick. Let me just I'll turn it up there and then you can let me know if you hear anything. And then I'll swap back over here. So it might be me as my... Oh, that music is probably the game. Okay, yeah, it's just quiet. Okay, I turned it up a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see if it cranks up a little bit. Okay. All right. Let me try to get into character here. Sifrin, you're up. Oops, you don't know how to act right now. You've seen this once before, so you should maybe act the same. Figure something out quick. Quick. Hey again, Mira. Still half asleep, huh? How was your nap? Okay, take two. Say something, make normal words come out of your mouth. Man, this is like eerily accurate to how I have to think about talking to people. Smart and normal words, go. Yes, correct. I was taking nap time. I know that? I was there? Oh, stars. Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king. So I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room, maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Suddenly, you remember where this conversation is heading. This is the moment in the conversation where you made Mirabelle upset. Can you change it? Can you change fate? Only one way to find out. Something like, that sounds like an amazing idea, Mira. Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it could be fun, then great. I can't wait. This will be delightful. I'm smiling just thinking about it. This game is awesome. Dude, this game rules. Wait till you see the battle system. I'm telling you, Carrie, it's so good. Mission complete, so you can change things. Oh, that's the other big hook about this, is it's like a I don't know if you ever saw that movie or read the comic Live, Die, Repeat, where like you'll go through the plot of the thing and then you may like lose or you may die and then it starts you over, like, kind of like what we would equal it to like a roguelike, except in an RPG. I know it's a weird concept, but that's like the whole thing. Groundhog Day, kind of, yeah, like that. I don't know how it plays into the whole thing yet, but it's supposed to be a big deal about why they're doing that, or why you're able to keep coming back. Let's see. This was a small change, but if your fate isn't set in stone, then so could you let everyone know? I would really appreciate it. Sure. Okay, let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east, and Isabeau is at the favor tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of the town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? You think so? Yes. Uh, I always remember. That's what I said last time. Is I always remember things. So this one is probably not. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location, just in case you forget. You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. Okay, that was slightly different from what you remembered, but still. So it seems you really are repeating the same day with small differences. And Mirabelle doesn't seem to be aware of it. Are you the only one repeating the day? What should you do? I think... So... You should come to the favor tree when you have a second, Stardust. Whoever that was. What? That didn't happen last time. You approach the Change God statue. It's still here, looking down at you. Would the Change God be mad if you got a blessing again? Would it know? You believe strongly or whatever. That your hits will super hurt, that attacks against you will be super weak, that you'll be super fast. I think I got the defense one before, so I'm gonna do this one so that your hits will super hurt. Best defense is a good offense. If you hit hard, no one will hurt you or your friends. You repeat under your breath, super powerful, super powerful, super powerful. You actually feel a little more powerful? You do a little flourish with your dagger. You dropped your dagger. That's what I get for trying to be cool. Embarrassing. You and your friend's attack got boosted a little. Once per loop, you can go to the Change God statue and boost one of your stats. The effects of the statue will be reset every time you go back to the dormant. So, every time you loop back here, don't forget to go to the Change God statue, okay? You close your eyes. Yes, I'd like to save. Thank you. Wow. Okay, that's enough for this loop. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away. Okay, I need to go in my pockets because I need that note. You look at the note. Sifrin, don't forget to take it, everyone. I need to know where the favor tree is because something wants me to go there. Favor tree to the west. Okay. Before you go talk to them. I already, yeah, I know I talked to her. Thank you. If you want, you really should. Let's meet at the clock tower to the east after. Okay, yeah, I remember this. On the bottom of the paper, a crafted drawing animates back and forth. It's some kind of thick, flowy line. What is this? Or what is it? You should ask her. A signature, maybe? The favor tree. You should talk to Isabeau first. Isabeau is here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Hey, Issa. Hey, Sif. Are you still half asleep? You should stop taking forever naps, Sif. Naps give you the cotton brain. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Oh, wait, you remember this? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. Yeah, yes. You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. Didn't he do this before? What a weird gesture. That was funny. Anyway, the tree feels weird somehow. Or maybe it's just me. What? The tree feels weird? Yeah, like it feels weird, but not mean. Like if a lion came towards you and offered you some candy, that'd be weird, right? That's kind of weird. That kind of weird. What? Sure. Oh, you always get me, Sif. The tree feels weird? Maybe you should go take a look at it. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree. But do you want to talk before I go? You don't need to talk to your allies about things you've already talked about, but the option is still here in case you wanted to need a refresher. Questions for Issa? I'm good. Oh, wait, there's another one. Anything weird happened lately? Yeah, the tree. I told you something feels off, but I have other things to worry about, so who cares? Okay, well, that's all the ones that I did before. Okay, I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. Isabel said the tree felt weird. You decide to take a look at the tree. The favorite tree. Isabel said the tree felt weird. And you heard someone telling you to come here, didn't you? What was that voice? You walk towards the tree. The tree is so big, everything under it is as dark as night. But you feel like someone is here, sitting at the foot of the tree, looking at you. Cautiously, with a hand on your dagger, you walk towards the base of the tree. I'm on pins and needles right now. I need to know. Well, you found someone, all right. Hello, stranger. Who is this? It's the Erd tree. Pretty much. Hello, stranger. Uh, Star? Uh, struck speechless at the sight of me, aren't you? You're so cute, Stardust. Stardust? Oh, Cypherin, look at you, all lost and confused. Huh? Wait, how do you know my... Why wouldn't I know? You're Sif. Cypherin. No middle names, no last name, just Cypherin. I shouldn't wonder why you look like this, though. It makes sense that you feel overwhelmed, considering this is your first loop and all. Huh? It's a good thing you've got sunglasses if you're talking to a star. You are absolutely right. How do you... Of course I know, Stardust. I know about you. I know about your party. I know about the loops, about that funny silver coin you carry. All right, that's it. Can you stop talking, please? Oh, stars, no need to yell. Let's take a deep breath. In and out, okay? Breathe with me. Let's go. In. Your head hurts and your hands are shaking and your heart is beating like it's about to explode, so you probably should. Slowly, following the astral being, you breathe in and out. All right. Who I am, right? Well, let's see. Let's go with Loop. Your ally Loop, here to help you with the loops. Easy to remember, right? And for pronouns, you may address me with the royal we. That doesn't make any sense. Ah, yes, that's true, isn't it? Then use they them for me. You got it, Chief. I'm sure you'll think about me all the time, so you might as well know what pronouns to use. Yes, better know this one's pronouns so you can think very clearly in your head that they're getting on your nerves. Your turn, you guess. I use he, they, I know. It's in your profile. I can read, you know. My what now? Anyway, Stardust, I'm here to help. Ask whatever questions your little heart desires. Yep, full-blown headache now. Questions. You said I'm, looping? Oh, getting right to it. I like it, Stardust. Are you sitting down? You better sit down. You're gonna get a lot of info at once. They didn't seem too sure about their name either. I wouldn't trust them. You know what, Carrie? That is a good point. And they seem to know a lot about me already. And that's only one of two reasons. Is they really are trying to help me. And maybe they know me from like another timeline that I was looping in. Or they're my sworn enemy and they know me from having to battle me throughout loops. I don't think there's any in between. Because why would I'm gonna venture out and say that this being is probably very powerful, right? Like, if it's a celestial being, then it's a celestial being and it knows all about me already. So it's probably on a different power echelon than we are on. Like, it's doing that thing that like a lot of animes do, where it's like this character comes in early in the show and they're like ultra powerful, and you don't really get to see how powerful it is until the main character gets to that level, and then you're like, that character was that powerful the whole time. So I think they're playing with that trope. Let's see. You sit down. So, you're stuck in a time loop, right? Which means that every time you die, you'll loop back and you'll get to try it all over again. No matter how horribly or stupidly you die, like, let's say, crushed by a giant rock, you will always come back. They saw that? Did you see? Of course I saw, Stardust. How can I help you if I don't know what you're doing? Also, you've probably noticed a lot of things got reset, right? Your party members are saying the same things. All the items you got while you were in the house disappeared. Yes, yeah, you noticed your pockets got emptier. Because I didn't pick anything up yet, right? Stardust, you smart cookie, you got it. So you'll have to pick them up again, if you want. Which you probably should, since you got a long road ahead of you. So what about, I have to pick up keys again too? Yep, every time. Well, until you learn. Huh? Learn what? Anyway, this is a lot of information, but don't worry. You'll pick things up as you go along. Oh, but your weapons and equipment won't be reset though. So that's good news. Isn't it nice that you get to keep your cool, powerful equipment? Especially since you, Stardust, will keep whatever experience you have, but the rest of your party won't. Compensate by having powerful weapons equipped. Your friends won't grow and get experience like you. You guess it makes sense since they won't remember whatever enemies you face. Speaking of your party, you can tell them about the loops if you want. They might be able to help, and nothing is keeping you from telling them, so, why? Why would I tell them? Why wouldn't you? Don't you need help? You've just learned that you can start again as many times as you want and fix your mistakes. Why would you need help? You're the one in the position to help your friends here. I don't really need their help. Oh, I'm totally your ally, Carrie. Yeah, exactly. I absolutely will not stab you in the back. I'm your best pal that you just met that is apparently eons old and insanely powerful. Right, because you got me. Not what they meant. Questions. What should I do now? Let's see. Have you tried not dying? I can't stand loot already. And I know they're probably going to be the one, like, they'll evolve to be your best pal in the end or, like, your mentor. But, like, they're so annoying already, dude. I don't know. Just an idea. Just go back to the house and try again. And maybe die again? Guess we'll see. Remember, no death is wasted. Thanks, that was useless. Questions. Any advice? Advice, yes. I have advice. Don't eat pineapples. You're allergic. I hate Loop so much already. Wait, I didn't know I was allergic to pineapples? Am I? You really are. Don't try it. Oh, you look steamed. Okay, real advice. While you were talking to your party, didn't you see a weird symbol appear? 2 little triangles, maybe. It might happen with some conversations you've heard before. If you see it, you can zone out by pressing the... That is perfect. I was just thinking about... I don't want to have to go through all the dialogue in the game every single time. So I can just speed through that with why. That's excellent. Try it now, because then you'll just... try it now, because then if you die, you'll just loop. Fair. I think we will try it. It makes you stop listening and makes conversations go faster. No point in staying aware for conversations you've already experienced, huh? let's try it with the next text box so you know how it works. I am talking now, so press Y whenever. Oh, perfect. You did it. It'll take some time for you to get used to it, but it'll save you time for sure. You might miss what your party is saying, but who cares, right? If you make them mad, you can always loop back, and they'll have forgotten all about it. If you want me to say it another way, if you see the fast forward icon during a conversation, press Y to fast forward through it. Ow, 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 ow. You don't know how they did that, but their voice resonated through your head. You've heard that voice before, yesterday, well, in another version of today, really. So they were the voice that you were hearing giving you advice? See, I'm useful. I'm very useful. That's why I'm here, helpful loop. That is useful, but why are you helping me? Here we go. Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes. The music cut out. Because I think you should be helped. I won't always have the answers, but I think having someone on your side to talk to is better than dealing with this alone, right? But I never asked for your help. Tough luck, Stardust. I'll still help you out. All right. That's all I have for you right now. But don't forget to come to me when you feel stuck, okay? I'll be right here under this tree. Don't forget. Bye. They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. Oh my God. That was exhausting to talk to Loop. I mean, they're nice enough, right? Like, I guess they weren't technically like rude or, you know, a jerk or anything like that, but like, man, like, they're like annoyingly coy for some reason because they already know everything that's going to happen. So why not just tell me? I guess because you risk messing it up, right? If I know what's going to happen, I'll just maybe me knowing it will mess it up, just like any other kind of time travel loop thing. But like, why dangle it then? Why even mention that you know? You know? They gave you a lot of info without giving you any info. Exactly. And they were annoying about it too at times. That's the worst part. Like if you were purposefully like, if you came in and said, I can tell you some things, I can't tell you why, and I can't tell you the whole thing, but here it is. But they were like, wouldn't you like to know how things are going to work out for you? Too bad I can't tell you. And it's like, all right, brother. Like, I mean, I guess, I don't know if it's brother, but like, all right, pal. Like, what are we doing here? Why are you giving me a hard time? You know what I mean? Loop, huh? They're a little annoying, but see? If you do find yourself stuck at some point, or just need someone to talk to, they might be able to help. Okay, let's go ahead and round the rest of the party up. Now, if I remember correctly, Bonnie is over here like last time. It's Sifrin. Sifrin, you're here. We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. I am so hungry. You're pretty hungry yourself. I brought back a bunch of food. Let's go, let's go. Oh, so they didn't make me gather everybody up. Cool. That works out. Oh, God. Loop. Psst. Stardust. As you're about to take another samosa to munch on, you hear Loop's voice and try not to jump. Sorry. So, here again, huh? Don't worry, you'll get to zone out during this entire event if you want. But there is something. You're able to zone through most conversations you've seen at least once, yes. But some of them might be slightly different. Oh, don't stress about it. Don't worry, if it was really important, you'd stop zoning out immediately. Remember that just because you can zone out doesn't mean the events will be exactly the same. So, to zone out and miss some small things, or to listen to it all again. What a dilemma. That's all. Bye, Stardust. You go back to your samosa. Phew. That was delicious. What did I do for Odal's voice? I feel like it was straightforward, like it was very monotone. Because they give off that kind of a vibe. I think it was like, you keep getting better at cooking, Bonnie. Those samosas were delicious. Really? It wasn't bad? You liked it? I mean, of course it was delicious. I'm a master cooker, you know. Chef. I'm a chef cooker. That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. We'll all sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow. It was almost too much, to be honest. I didn't think I could move. You didn't eat much this time. Your stomach feels weird. You didn't like it? Uh-oh. I'm just not very hungry. But you're always hungry. Uh-oh. I may have eaten some bread earlier. Sifrin, how could you do this to poor Bonnie? Look at them. They're pouting so hard, they're about to explode. Kaboom! I exploded. Sifrin was destroyed on impact. A beautiful explosion. Sifrin, you died because of your hubris. How regrettable. Was it just me that died? Yes, you were the only casualty. That's fine then. You still dramatically fall over for good measure. Oh, I'm glad I'm a good sport. No, how could this happen? Everyone, can I say something? What's up, Mira? Um, we we've all been traveling together for a while now. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you all, traveling through Valgard, to get the orbs needed to open the house's gate again, there's no way I could have done this alone. I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow, we'll go and fight the king. Someone who has thrown Valgard into stillness and silence. Someone who has now frozen almost all of Valgard in time. I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen to any of you. But if you don't want to come, if you want to go back home, I would. Kind of late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it? I know. And by that, Madame Odal means that we're with you. Of course I do. We've come this far after all. Did you really think we'd leave you behind? Let you go alone? We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help. Don't worry. We'll stay with you, Mira, for as long as you can. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that cute picture. Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly, while you and Odal stand a bit apart like always. This is when the audience at the theater would say, "Aww." Let's go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. Indeed. Then, good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Carrie/audience. I appreciate that. I appreciate committing to the bit. Sif. Hey. Hey, Sif. Sifrin. Siffaroonie. Isabeau is whispering your name. Turn around and listen. Sorry to wake you up. I just have to tell you something, if that's okay. Again with this? You didn't get to the king, so you don't know what he wants to tell you. You nod. Okay. Then I shall tell you the thing. The thing I woke up to tell you. Okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that I don't have anything to tell you right now, but I will when we beat the king tomorrow. I think Isabeau's gonna tell me that he likes me. Why else would you lead a sentence off like that? I wouldn't say that still, because then he's gonna confuse him and be like, "What do you mean? I never said that to you before." But then again, it's also the alternate choice, and I feel like you have to choose it, so it's not meant to be. I just don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you, and we wouldn't want that, right? So I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay? You haven't gotten to the king yet, so you still don't know what he wants to say. You're so curious. But the only thing you can say is, okay, I wonder if future loops you can get him to say more. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen too. Um, Now that and with future loops, we're going to have more time because we know this conversation and we know how we talk to him, right? Like, so maybe we know what to say to get more information out of him going forward. Or maybe we'll be like, just tell me now. It's okay. Or we'll tell him like maybe he dies in like a when we fight the king, and maybe we'll tell him like, look, we know about loops, and unfortunately, you don't make it at the when we fight the king. So maybe you want to tell me what you want to tell me now, type of deal. But apparently, it looks like we were too loud because we just got a pillow square to the dome. Some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabeau. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep. You close your mouth, house maiden. You're gonna wake up, Madame Odile. I'm already up. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want to know what will happen if I stand up. Sorry. Sorry, Madame. Sorry. You just gonna not say anything? Night, Sif. You think about how far you still have to go before beating the king. You fall asleep. This is some really good dialogue, by the way. The house's gate. You look up at it. The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. So scary. It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put the orbs. This whole adventure, this whole journey, after all this time, I can finally open it. I have my orb right here. Let's go for it then. I don't even remember what happened in the last fight. In the last loops fight, I should say. I remember this long hallway, and I remember there being a couple of enemies in here that we could fight. So maybe we can finally, I can finally show you guys how the battle system works. Oh, up ahead, that's the same sadness as before. A sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Okay, everyone, let's, don't get overwhelmed now. Come on. We've seen tons of those already. Don't worry, Belle. We can take care of them, no problem. Okay, but last time she felt better after talking strategy. You could do that again, or you could, save time. See, this is where I think this is important, right? We could glaze through this, but what if not talking to Mirabelle in this loop, right, makes her go into the battle more anxious and she makes mistakes? So yeah, you could save time by not having the conversation, but the drawback is when you get into battle, something difficult could happen. So I think it's probably in our best interest to replay certain instances like this just to avoid the outcome of having to do, or maybe like she makes a fatal mistake, and I hate to be like, what? This is like the second time I'm like, well, what if they die? Like, but the whole thing is about us dying and then coming back, right? But like, what if me not talking to her makes her drop her guard early and she gets hit with a crit or something, So it's probably just better to don't tease me, Sifrin. But yes, I would like that. So to start with, Sifrin should. Mirabelle goes through everyone's strengths and weaknesses to reassure herself. Everyone nods like it's very important information that none of you have considered before. You don't really mind, as long as it makes her feel better. Those are good friends. I hate this. Sorry, Bon Bon. The sadnesses in here are too powerful for your tiny little arms. You can help out sometimes, as long as you can make sure to keep your distance. But we know that's boring, so that's why we all made you in charge of snacks. It's a super duper very important job, you know? The super duper importantest. Don't patronize the kid. Yeah, don't patronize me. All good? All good. You smile. Monster time! Snacks are always important. 100%. Okay, so check it out. So the battle system is rock, paper, scissors, right? Phew. Okay. Don't worry. You focus on healing. Big guy over there can hit things. And you, Sifrin, keep the puns and one-liners to a minimum. Please. We should examine the sadness first to know what we're up against. So it's your job, madame. Yes. Please slow down, everyone, and let me attack first for once. When it's my turn, I'll examine the enemy by using a craft skill. So, the way that this works is your attacks are based on rock, paper, or scissors, right? So think of it as like different attack types. So like in other games, you'd have like a water spell, a fire spell, and a thunder spell. So it's kind of like that. So the tells that they do for these enemies are, they usually tell you what kind of enemy they are, right? So like, if you look at this enemy, and you look at their hand, it's in a scissor shape, so they're a scissor-based enemy. So you want to use rock-based attacks against it, and so on and so forth. So what we want to do first is we want to have Odile to examine it so that it can tell us that, of course, it's a scissor type. And each of the party members is also a certain type of stuff too. So they're a certain type and they're weak to a certain type. Remnants of the people who were defeated by the king. Their grief and sadness is all that remains. They cannot tell friend from foe anymore. Defeating them is all we can do. Every sadness has a different resistance and weakness. Maybe there's a way to figure it out from their appearance. We need to do certain hand signs when we craft skills, so maybe we should look at their hands? Very well done, Bonnie. So this sadness must be Sifrin. What do you think? This one is scissors type? Yeah, it's doing a scissor sign. Indeed it is. So if this enemy is scissors type, what is the best type of attacks we can use against it, Sifrin? Rock attacks? Yeah! Rock beats scissors! Exactly. Thankfully, even after examining this enemy, it's still my turn. And thankfully, you can use all three types of craft. Yes, I am still paper type though, so hopefully this sadness doesn't attack me. Let's go ahead and attack it now. So yeah, so you can use your regular attacks normally, like just to hit them. Odile doesn't usually do that, so she doesn't have it, but craft is basically like, think about your, like, in some games it's like your spells or like your EX abilities, right? Or specials. So that's what she has. So we know we need rock. Odile cast rock 3. See, and it says weak. Yeah. So you get the gist, right? Like, it's just a fun twist on it. Yeah, great hit, Madame Odile. What's that symbol that appeared on the right after you attacked again? So, these, oh, I guess they'll explain it. I know you said it before, but I forgot. Ah, good eye. Bonnie? Don't worry about it right now. Just remember it's there, for later. Let's finish beating up this sadness, shall we? No need to slow down for me anymore. It's our turn to attack whenever the attack gauge is filled, right? It's that gauge that fills up automatically when no one is doing anything. Precisely. Let's defeat this sadness now. AKA ATB from Final Fantasy. Alright, so I can, as Sifrin, just regular attack, or I can craft attack. I don't have any rock attack, so it doesn't make me want to do that, so I'm just going to regular attack it. Took off a good chunk. And then I'm going to, as Mirabelle. Mirabelle also doesn't have any, she doesn't also have any rock attacks, so I'm just going to buff somebody. I think I'm going to buff, I can just buff everyone. And then Isabeau is already a rock attack type, so I should just go straight in. Look at that damage! Woo! Tristesse looks at you. Different time. Let's see here. Give your turn. No, I don't want to give my turn to a friend. Make up the time. Increase my speed. I want to help too. Bonnie waxed the enemy. Bonnie took it out. Let's go, Bonnie. Yahoo! We did it. That was easy, wasn't it? It was. Just look at the enemy's hands to find out their type and attack accordingly. You breathe in and out. 100 EXP received. We did it. See, Mira? It wasn't that bad. Going through the house will be a piece of cake. You smile and take the lead. So that's the battle system. So basically, when the last thing that they didn't talk about, because we kind of went through that battle pretty fast, is like, if you do attacks of a same type in succession, like you do rock attack, right? Let's say, I think it's 4 or 5 that you have to get in succession. Then it unlocks an ult for the team. Kind of like in Persona when it has the all-out attack. So you can kind of do it like that. So that's the other part of the strategy, is you want to try to line up the symbols as much as possible so that you can have that ult stored up for later. I like that combat mechanic. Me too. It's really clever. It's a clever spin on the classic RPG format. Oh, more sadnesses. We'll have to fight them if we want to proceed, or we can just run and make sure they don't touch us. Could we keep talking about strategies for a bit, maybe? I'd like a refresher too. Yes. All right. Let's keep fighting then. We'll enter a battle if those sadnesses touch you, Sifrin. So get ready now. Because I've already done this before, and I know that I wouldn't need to do that. Sifrin, can we? You'll do fine, Mira. Hey, Sif. No, Sifrin is right. We can go. I'll be fine. You smile at Mirabelle and keep walking. Alright, here's a save point. Oh no, just heal point. Oh, no it is. Good. Alright, now I'm trying to remember. Alright. You try to open the door before Isabeau runs into it. Oh, the door is locked? I was just about to run into it. You know, the door is still locked. The symbol over the keyhole is shaped like a circle, inside a circle, inside a circle. Okay, so it's got to be one of these two ways. A storage room. Let's look around. I see a few tonics on those tables. Make sure to pick them up and give them to Bonnie before we leave. Check that closet too. There might be some cool stuff in there. Ugh. Items to pick up again. Do we really need items? Oh, I'm surprised to hear this from you, since you just love to pick up random things. Of course we need those items. Tonics, juices, those items will keep our health up and are integral to our survival. We can't always count on Mirabelle to heal us. Don't hesitate to use tonics or items in a battle if you get overwhelmed. This seems important. You decide to remember those words. It'd be bad to be beaten in battle because you forgot about the items you carry. 100%. You got a memory of tonics. You'll always remember this. When memory of tonics is equipped, any tonic the researcher uses will recover more HP. Okay, so it's a key item. You look at what's on the table. You find a crafted water. Someone just took the bottle from you. Dial said I'm on water duty. This is a crafted water. If someone gets knocked out before a battle, or if someone gets knocked out during battle, just a drop of it is enough to wake them right up. It's a phoenix down. Got it. Someone at school told me it was just coconut water. Wait, is it? You look at what's on the table. You found one ginger juice. You found one pepper juice. You found one thyme juice. Someone just took the bottle from you. Oh, Bonnie. Dial also said I'm on spices duty. Still, there's a lot of spices you found there. Oh, I know. This one. Pepper raises your attack. Ginger raises your defense, and thyme makes you faster. Because spicy stuff makes people angry, ginger makes you not sick. And thyme, well, I don't actually know why thyme makes you faster. Me neither. Yuck, could you imagine drinking thyme juice? I cannot, but I'm sure someone has, and more power to you, I guess. The circle key is laying on the floor. You pick it up. You found the circle key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a circle inside a circle inside a circle. No time. There's a house to explore. You put the key in your pocket. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open up the door. Woo. Ah. Sorry, give me just a second. Oh, wait, that's the room you died in because you didn't check for traps. There must be a switch or something here that can stop them from stop the trap from activating. You didn't feel it last time, but you can feel something. You can feel something different in this room. A pillar with no switches. This is a normal pillar, but carefully you look at the pillar. Oh, stars. Hidden unless you're looking at the right angle. You can see a switch hidden beneath the rocks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, wait! Siffrin, I just remembered. This room, it's... You press the switch. That's what we died to last time. Was we got crushed by that. Drinking your thyme juice? I guess you can call it that. I need a little boosty boost. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, the rock fell and not on your head. Woohoo! So you can change things. You can fix things. You can keep going. You're feeling a lot more confident about this killing a monarch business. You give a thumbs up. Trap taken care of. I suppose it is. That was scary. Oh, before you forget, you should ask, any more death corridors, Mira? Death corridors? No. That's the only one. I promise. This hallway had a trap, which Siffrin just activated. Oh, but I don't think there's any other ones in the house. Good to know. Let's get going then. I thought they were gonna do something stupid like have another rock come right down on top of me before we go through the door, and I was gonna be pissed. Nope, don't touch me, don't touch me. Okay, fine. Let's go. Alright, so this one is with its fists out. So I'm thinking it's definitely going to be a rock type, which means that I need some paper. Which I don't have. So what I'm going to do... Because I think Odile is a paper type. Which she is. Paper 3. Odile cast paper 3. Woo! Nasty hits all day. No, do not do that kind of attack. Let's just, I don't know why you healed me, but okay. Isabel time. Let's see here. You don't know any kind of paper attacks, eh? Boost all your other friends. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Bonnie getting in the mix. Bonnie whacks the enemy. Bonnie takes it out. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. That's a kid that just took you down. You breathe in and out. 200 XP received. The gate is locked. Well, this one, this one I expected would be locked. Where does it bring us? Farther into the house? Yes. This is the only way to find the second floor, or the only way to the second floor. No wonder the king would make sure we couldn't go in. I'm telling you, the king is scared of us. Maybe he is, but in the name of the meantime, or but in the meantime, we should find a way to better open this door. You look at the gate a little. Sorry, you look at the gate a little bit closer. The keyhole is shaped like an egg, broken in half. You know what that means. Okay, I just want to get back to a save point. Unfortunately, I do have to cut this one a little on the shorter side. I got some stuff to do here tonight, and I need to get it done. So I'm gonna save here. Reaching out, you touch the light. Yes. You close your friend's eyes. Perfect. I mean, we're already in Act 2, so we're doing good. But yeah, so this is the part 2 for In Stars and Time. I think this game rips, and I can't wait to continue on and see what the rest of it is. I think this is gonna end up being a pretty high up one for me this year. So I don't foresee it, but you never know with games like this. Around the next corner, it could be something crazy. But I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, so we'll wrap that there. And then, Carrie said this was fun getting to hang out and watch this. Looks like a fun game. Carrie, thank you for coming. It was nice to have somebody to talk to and not necessarily not have to, but like be able to go back and forth off of somebody. And I think it pushed me to get into a little bit. I was already in character last time, but like I was in it. I was immersed in this one. So, and I hope I hope not only you, Carrie, but I hope everybody who stopped by had a good time. I will be back with more of this in a couple of weeks because we got the Gamer Boys podcast next week. Who's to say though that I may not just pop up on a random night throughout the week if I have nothing going on and maybe plug away at this a little bit more, because I am greatly intrigued on what this could be, what this story could be, and you know who's doing what. So yeah, so I'm gonna call it there. It's always better to not be alone. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, you guys, I appreciate you all for coming out and hanging out with me in this here streamer side of SGB that we are getting off the ground as a new fledgling under the Double Week banner. Yeah, as always, thank you for coming. And as always, like I like to say, do something nice for somebody else. Take care of yourself. Do all these things not because you're looking to get something out of it, but just because it's the right thing to do. And until next time, I will see you soon. Take care. I'm out. Peace.